Welcome to the Worst Sports Channel on YouTube, Hot Garbage Sports, with me, Coach Ryan D. No, Coach, please do not sell out and do a video review about the Leafs. Calm down, Padawan. We have some good fans that have joined this. They're not all bandwagoners. They're not all bad. I think it's time we review their team without the Jets in the picture. You son of a I used to look up to you. Well, Leafs fans, here on Hot Garbage Sports, this is it. You've done it. We're about to review the Leafs. We are about to talk about your game tonight between the Toronto Maple Leafs, and we are going to go down dissecting your 55 years of mediocrity. And trust me, I understand what that feels like to go 55 years without a championship. You have a whole bunch of fans, diehards, sitting there nervous, crossing their fingers. Is this the year? Maybe this is the time. Crying will ensue in the streets if the Leafs win, and it will make the Raptors win look like a putrid amount of nothing in the streets of Toronto if you are able to finally bring a cup home. And before you jump down my throat, remember, I'm a Bombers fan. I understand. It took us 25 years to win a cup in a league with 8 teams, which isn't very different from the time you won your 13 cups. The last time the Leafs won 13 cups, there were 8 teams in the league, and most of those came with 6. So realistically, most of those cups were won in a league no more competitive, no more less competitive than a CFL championship, making them, I don't know. All right, thanks for sticking with us here. Bandwagon fans, we're about to break you down. Roll to intro. Okay, so the Leafs are looking every bit like the team to beat in the North tonight. Oh my goodness, were they on fire. Starts off a little bit nervous though because, well, let's be real. You've had some challenges with the Vancouver Canucks, and Tanner Pearson, he exposes one of your biggest weaknesses sitting there right now, and that is Jack Campbell, the streaky Jack Campbell. When he is on, Jack is hot, and when he is off, well, he looks every bit like the NHL backup that he normally is. Bad angle shot comes from Tanner Pearson to open up the scoring to make it 1-0. And before you get down my throat and tell me there was a screen or other things going on making excuses for Captain Jack, I want you to know something. That angle should never go in. That shouldn't be a goal. Your goalie should have that. He barely moved, didn't see the puck, bar in, 1-0 Canucks. But doesn't really matter because Austin Matthews, your savior, the man with a mustache so crazy that it looks like he's selling cigarettes on a corner in Ajax. What kind of reference is that? They can't afford discount smokes in Ajax? Young Padawan, have you ever seen Austin Matthews in that mustache? He absolutely looks like he stands at the corner, slings smokes for 30 cents, and makes sure he pads his wallet before he heads down to the arena. Well, that's a pretty harsh reference, don't you think? Why? Cannabis sales aren't doing very good anymore. It's been legalized. May as well get in on those discount smokes. And remember, before you jump down my throat about my knocking of your savior, you wouldn't have your savior if the Winnipeg Jets franchise didn't move to the desert in 1996, where Austin Matthews became a fan of the Phoenix Coyotes and went first overall to the Toronto Maple Leafs, and we ended up with Patrick Laine. All right, Austin Matthews opens up the scoring for you guys with 2 beautiful goals. And all jokes aside, let's talk about how absolutely deadly and dominant Austin Matthews' shot is. This is the best shooter in the NHL today. There is no better shooter than Austin Matthews. It is not Laine. It is not Alexander Ovechkin anymore. It is Austin Matthews. Austin Matthews, step 1, have a line mate like Mitch Marner. Wow, what a pass. These guys go together like peanut butter and jelly. Works that puck down low, finds Matthews in the open area, and what makes Matthews' shot so deadly is his ability to change angles. My goodness, that man can toe drag a puck half an inch on the front of his foot, release with just speed and power like nobody has ever seen before, goes off Eller into the back of the net, 1-1 game. And doing a repeat of the exact same play, Mitch Marner goes behind the net, finds an open Austin Matthews. Hey, Canucks fans, maybe you should go ahead and tell your team to lift a stick or watch this guy. 34 seems to be pretty good. I don't know if you can stop him, though. Matthews goes ahead, makes another beautiful shot, 2-1 Leafs, and that's frankly going to be all she wrote in this game, and Toronto fans are just going to sit there deciding what kind of cup ring should we get this year? What kind of Stanley Cup ring should we get this year? Because they are looking hot right now. Justin Holl comes back and makes a really nice shot to bring this game to a 3-1 lead, and Justin Holl's a really interesting player. On one hand, I gotta love a guy that's played in the East Coast Hockey League, the AHL, the NHL, comes from college. This is a journeyman worker that has played his way all the way up into the pros to realize his dream. Great flow, but then again, offensively, I like him. Non-biasly though, his defensive skill really leaves something to be desired. I mean, you want him on the ice, he's got a great plus minus, but I can't help but wonder if that plus minus comes from that powerful top six that you have there. Been watching this guy for a little while now. I like what I see. Obviously, we would like to have him over at the Jets. Our D sucks, but I don't know. I don't know if Justin Holl in this D-core is what you need to get a Stanley Cup. And what makes me nervous about it is without Freddie Anderson, this D-core just, I don't know if they have what it takes to beat the Pittsburghs, Bostons, Vegas Golden Knights, Tampa Bay, and Carolina Hurricanes of the world. Let me know what you think down below with a comment. Tell me about your D-core. Tell me about your goaltending situation. Tell me what you think. Do you think you can compete with the league's best right now? But first, you got to get out of the North, so back we go. Some of these comments should be good. You know, a few of them are smart. The game finishes up with John Tavares and Willie Nylander not wanting to be left out, getting an assist on Brendan Gallagher's goal. Gallagher? Coach, they have told you in the comments over and over again, Gallenchuk is the skilled player. Gallagher is a stick. Look, it's just like Jeff Petrie and Jake Muzzin. I'll never get them right. I know who I'm talking about. I don't even know anymore. I'm doing a review on the Leafs. Christ. Okay, so Gallenchuk goes ahead and puts you in to make it 4-1, and you guys are looking hot. And not to be outdone by Austin Matthews tonight, Connor McDavid continues to claim his throne as the best player in the world. Austin Matthews, you're good. Comments in the section about Austin Matthews, you're good. But Connor McDavid, oh my God, you should see that first goal against Calgary. Can't stop this guy. Can't stop him. Best shot in the NHL versus the best player in the NHL. Really interesting comparison. Looks like we have a Lemieux Gretzky thing going on right now, and I have to say, Austin Matthews, you look like Lemieux, but you ain't Gretzky. Let me know what you think in the comments. Were you Lemieux? Were you Gretzky? Are you Matthews? Are you McDavid? Who's dominating the NHL today? And finally, to finish off this game, Jumbo Joe Thornton gets an empty net goal. And interesting thing about that fourth line with the Toronto Maple Leafs, there's a lot of experience on that line, but not a lot of cups. Not a lot of cups on that line. Joe Thornton, it's eluded you for your entire career. This could be the chance. Jason Spezza, almost there. Also a cup final. Couldn't close it out. Veteran leadership is brought in to help you win a Stanley Cup, and we have two guys here who are cupless. Repeat, cupless. Well, Toronto fans, thanks for being a part of this. Bandwagon fans, shirt tuckers, corporate seat fans, I guess you could show up or maybe leave a comment like, you suck. My favorite one is when they say you're trash, even though the name of your channel is actually hot garbage. What do you want? They must have gone to York or something. Real Leafs fans though, diehard Leafs fans, guys who are on this channel loving what we're doing, big W for you guys tonight. You looked fantastic. And as much as I hate to say it, it is really looking like it is going to be a showdown between the Edmonton Oilers and the Toronto Maple Leafs, and that should be a doozy. Let's hope Freddie Anderson gets back there for you. You've been watching Hot Garbage Sports. You guys, like, take care. I can't believe I just